In this presentation, we walk through how to share and install a fully configured ThinkOrSwim platform. It's easy once you know how, so let's get to it. Oh wait, first I want to zip through some background information. ThinkOrSwim has a hierarchy of components. At the bottom of the hierarchy are scripts, which are basically little programs that generate studies or indicators. Then charts, which for whatever reason TOS also refers to as styles. Then grids, which may house multiple charts or tools like Active Trader. Then there's the overall workspace. A workspace in ThinkOrSwim is basically like a virtual desktop that you can customize to fit your needs. You can configure different charts, indicators, even windows with grids. You can create multiple workspaces, each with its own layout and settings. You might have one workspace for day trading, one for swing trading, and one for just trying out new ideas. Of course, it is reasonable to think if you share the workspace, all the scripts and charts and grids would go with it. But, nope. It is an example of why it is important to pick a tool and really get to know it, not just its features but its shortcomings and idiosyncrasies. If you share your bed with someone, you're also sharing. Oops, wrong discussion thread. But hey, bet that got your attention, haha. So, sharing the grid picks up the charts and scripts too. We are going to work our way up the chain, like a corporate ladder, and start with a script, then a chart, then a grid, and top it all off with the workspace. After that, we will walk through loading each type of shared item into a different instance of TOS. Now, without further ado, TOS literally provides a share button in various places to facilitate sharing customized components with others. As previously mentioned, we'll start with how to share a script. Click the beaker icon at the top of a chart to display the Edit Studies screen. Then click the scroll icon to the left of the script name to display the script code. Edit screen. Click the Share button at the top right of the script code. Edit screen. This displays the Share ThinkScript Study screen. Update default value in the Share Study screen. The Update Previously Shared Item option is on by default. As a rule, there is no need to change it. Click the Share button. The Study Shared window will pop up for but a brief moment. It's like a little window into the mind of a madman. But don't worry, we will freeze frame, go over it, and then show you how to get to what it presents in another way, so you can take your sweet time. The window presents a link to the web page where the shared item can be retrieved. If you are quick enough to click the Open Link button, it will launch your default web browser on the Shared Items page. That link is how you share things with other people or move things to a different instance of TOS, like moving things from the live trading version of TOS to the paper trading instance. You will need to copy that link to paste it elsewhere to execute the actual share, but we will come back to that. Now let's go over how you can retrieve that link anytime you like. Go to the main TOS screen. That's the one with home screen, messages, etc. at the very top right. Click the Tools tab option toward the left of the main screen. Then click the Shared Items option on the Tools tab. As you may have guessed, there is a list of things you have shared. Locate your desired item. Click the magnifying glass icon in the Preview tab on the right side of your desired item. The pop-up window is just another way of seeing the basic information already displayed on the list. Click the link in the link column of your item. The Open Shared Item window will display with your shared item loaded. We will walk through how to use this screen later, so for now, just know it is there. Click the paper icon in the Copy Link column to the right side of the item. This copies the link to your clipboard. You can then paste the link into a browser, email, notepad, or however you choose to share it. Which brings us to the next portion of this world-class walkthrough, which is how to load a shared item. I currently have my live version of TOS open. For the purposes of this presentation, I have opened a different instance of TOS running paper trading. We will walk through sharing a script from the live instance of TOS to the paper trading version. First, share the script, almost like we just did. Difference is we will get to the script via the Tools tab instead of a chart. It is exactly the same result, but we get to take advantage of this opportunity to impart yet another bit of knowledge on your bad self. Go to the main screen, click the Tools tab, click the ThinkScript tab, select the paper scroll icon beside the desired script, click the menu icon at the top right of the script edit screen, select Share from the drop-down menu, update the script name in the Share Script Study window. Click Share. Still on the Tools tab, click the Share Items tab, click the paper icon in the link column of the newly shared script. Open your favorite browser. Paste the recently copied share link into the browser and open the page. Open the target instance of TOS. Go to the main screen of the target instance. Click Setup on the top right of the window. Click Open Shared Item from the drop-down. Click in the Share Item URL text box. Use Ctrl and V to paste the previously copied link into this text box. Click the Preview button. Update the name if necessary. Click the Import button. Go to Chart. Select the beaker icon at the top of the chart. Select the freshly imported script from the list. Click the Add Selected button. Click OK. There you go. We have shared, then imported, then added a script from one instance to a chart on another. Now we will walk through sharing a chart and loading it into a different instance of TOS. Go to the desired chart. Click the two chart candle style icon at the top of the chart. Now, I know this next part may be a bit hard to follow, but we can get through this together. Click Share Chart. Update the name in the Share Chart window. Be sure to check the Yes, Share Everything on the chart option. Click the Share button. From here it is a rinse and repeat for loading a shared item. Go to the main window in TOS. Click the Tools tab and then Share Items. Click the paper icon in the copy link column of the chart you just shared. Go to the main window in the destination instance of TOS. Click Setup and then open Share Item from the drop-down. Use Ctrl V to paste the link into the shared item URL in the Open Share Item window. Click Preview. Click Import. The chart will display. Click the beaker icon at the top of the chart. Notice the scripts that came over with the chart have shared added to the front of the name. Right-click each script and select Rename from the drop-down. Remove the shared. Click Rename. Click OK. Click Style at the top of the chart. Select Save Style from the drop-down. Update the name. Check Include Patterns and Study Set. Click Save. Voila! One sweet chart in its new home. Now, let's go get the grid. Go to the desired grid in the source instance of TOS. Click the grid icon at the top right of the grid and select Share Grid. Update the name. Ensure Yes Share. Everything on the chart is checked. Click Share. Then, as always, go to the main window of TOS and click the Tools tab. Then click the paper icon in the copy link column of the item you just shared. From this point you should be starting to see a pattern. Go to the main window of the destination instance of TOS. Click Setup at the top right and open Shared Item from the drop-down. Ctrl V to paste the link into the space provided and click Preview. Click Import. Oh, looky! Just like with the chart, the grid displays. Click the grid icon and save grid as from the drop-down. Then guess what? Go ahead, guess. Click Save in the Save Grid Layout window. Also, just like with the chart, grids shove shared underscore in front of all the scripts names. So, also just like with charts you need to go through and get rid of that crap. Now say it with me. Click the beaker icon at the top of a chart in the grid. Right-click each script name and select Rename from the pop-up menu. Remove the shared underscore and click Rename. Click OK. Now for the big burrito, the whole enchilada, the workspace. As always, go to the main TOS window and click Setup from the top right of said window. Click Share Workspace. Update the name. Click Share. Then, as always, click the Tools tab, followed shortly by the Shared Items tab. Then click the paper icon in the copy link column of the fresh workspace item. Now go to the main window of the target instance of TOS. Click Setup from the top right and select Open Share Item from the drop-down. Per usual, Ctrl V to paste the link for your workspace share into the space provided. Click Preview. Update the name if necessary, which it probably is not. Hit Import. Now this is a wee bit different. Click Setup from the main TOS screen. Select your newly minted workspace from the drop-down and wait a tick for it to load. Here's the thing. This is where you get to see that TOS does not send everything over with the workspace like you would think. But not to worry, the fix is already in place. Click the grid icon at the top of each window in the new workspace and select the grid you moved over earlier. Just like that, everything is in order. Alternatively, you can also load your previously moved charts individually. With that, you will find yourself with a nicely configured instance of TOS.
This concludes our presentation. We hope you found it useful and/or entertaining. Have a wonderful day.